What is good? Osiris here, stuck in the middle. I do uploads daily. Thank you for joining again. There are parts of our country where you can steal up to $950 worth of goods. It's a misdemeanor. And just the culture out there, chances are you won't even be prosecuted.
Hope you overdose, piece of shit.
We have all kinds of gun violence going on from New York to LA to Oakland. And the brashness is at a level that's inconceivable.
No mention of any arrests in this case.
When people are playing real-life Mortal Kombat and creating their own fatalities, it might be a good time for an honest reassessment on what the hell is going on. All at the same time, we have politicians who spend thousands of dollars, more money than some people make in their whole year, just on private security, while at the same time telling you that you don't need police, you need a social worker to show up to help you. Are you paying attention yet? With all that in mind, I present to you the Citizen app, the future of personal safety.
All new at 11, an app that claims to alert you in seconds when a crime is in progress nearby is making its debut in South Florida. It's called Citizen. However, it's caused some controversy in other cities that have it. CBS 4's Bobeth Yates explains how it works.
Have you ever heard police activity or helicopters hovering around and wanting to know what happened? Well, now there's an app for that.
My phone had went off with the Citizen notification that there was an active shooter event going on.
One lady says that they still shooting.
That notification came from the nationwide app called Citizen. It provides real-time alerts of police activity.
Oh, they all cops down here. The whole shootout going down this joint. Oh!
Anything from fires to shootings. And it even allows people to upload video of the scene. But because the app provides constant information similar to a police scanner, some accuse it of increasing people's anxiety, and others say it's a form of Big Brother who's always watching. But some users are celebrating the service.
I'm a driver for rideshare. Citizen often helps out when I'm going into different neighborhoods. I could have been trapped and my safety could have been in danger.
Citizen uses crowdsourced content and police scanner traffic to notify users in the United States of local incidents. Now, this is the anarcho-capitalist mindset. It's almost like you're trying to compete with police. It's like a citizen police force. Think of next door, but your primary focus is safety. Think of Facebook neighborhood groups, but it's only chatting about safety. It has been criticized because it's become kind of a vigilante type platform. Even one time it posted a $30,000 reward to find a man wrongly accused of arson. Oops. Nothing's perfect. But here's an exciting thing that got a lot of libertarians all jazzed up. There's a new update. Today, this was on August 3rd, today we've officially launched Protect, a new personalized mobile safety subscription that gives you 24/7 on-demand access to highly trained safety experts who can have your back whenever you need it. So Cori Bush just the other day was talking about her private security, and many others have private security, and that is out of the reach of many common folk. Too expensive for me, but if you get 1 million people in a local area, maybe 10% of those people subscribe to $20 a month. You've got 2 million a month. That doesn't go as far as you might think, but you got something there. Maybe you can get a decent hired force to be your personal security. That you're crowdsourcing. Think of it, it's the Uber of private security. It's where we're going. They just launched it. It's early on, but that's where it's heading. Libertarians, needless to say, were a little giddy about this. Michael Malice, I love this country so much. Another tweet, it's things like this that make me optimistic for the future. People who likely have no interest in anarchy bring more of it to our lives just by providing services that make the state more and more irrelevant. They were going crazy. And I don't blame them. one of the big questions people have of anarcho-capitalists like Michael Malice is, dude, how are we going to protect ourselves if we don't have any government and we don't have any police state?
That I'm working with.
What's the biggest area of aspect of your philosophy they get pushback with? Which part of it?
Oh, if there were no government monopoly on police, you would be raped and murdered immediately.
And what do you think about that?
Why don't I have a gun? Why can't I hire a bodyguard? Why can't I get a security system? It's a very bizarre. And if someone's coming to break in my house right now, the cops aren't going to do anything anyway. How am I getting to the phone? So it's a very weird scenario they construct, because the argument is apparently under an anarchist system, all combat is one-on-one and weapons don't exist.
Got it. So for what you believe in, you don't believe in defunding the police. You just believe we don't need cops, right?
Well, we don't need a government monopoly on cops. You certainly need security. But in the same way that if the government didn't produce clothing, we wouldn't all be naked. If you didn't have a monopoly, and any monopoly, if you have a monopoly on a product, it's always going to be delivered inefficiently, poorly, and almost inevitably at the cost of human life. Whereas if you had choice and if you had options, you would have innovation and you would have solutions, instead of having a system where the problems are perpetuated for the sake of those in power.
I thought the world that Ron Paul, Eric July, Dave Smith, Tom Wood, Michael Malice referred to with no government, I thought it was just a fantasy, a utopia. I thought they were selling me, I'm going to date myself with this, I thought they were selling me wolf tickets. Turns out that Ancapistan is not a fairy tale. Let me know what you think. Take care.
What's good? It's your boy DJ EFN, one half of the Drink Champs Crazy Hood Productions. And life ain't always what it seems, but you know, sometimes it's like we're living in a fairy tale. But yo, let's see what RX, Chino, and the Empire have to say about that.
What they talking knows is fairy tales. I swear y'all tell them very well. Okay, if you said so, but there's no way we will ever know, cause those wolf tickets you selling knows is fairy tales. Anyone can get it, anyone can get it. Everybody tryna be everything they isn't. Yo, anyone can get it, anyone can get it. Everybody tryna be everything they isn't. I swear y'all telling fairy tales. My name is Mike, I am a killer, plus I am a dealer. But I also serve tree, so technically I am a healer. And you could try, but won't find any yiller. Yo, courtesy of the dentist, mouth icy as vanilla. Yeah, put you in a hole for that white, like fillers. Yeah, I do my Freddy Krueger thing, let that Ruger sing like Bryson Tiller. Yeah, I'm moving things, just rolling things, hun, like a tiller. Yeah, I said to your bitch, I'm a veganist, never light like Miller. Got it a base 4, just like a homer, over the head of right fielders. I'm from the Bay, boy, I got game, boy, just like the A's, boy, do a giant like Linsa. Come, I make bitches come, cause this pipe I give her. Like Brother Lynch, the kid hung like Diggler. Now I'm frontin', I'm 7 inches and best, I ain't living my best, I'm sick and depressed, just wishing I'm next. I've been stabbed, caught phase, but never did a murder. But keeping it fake, it'll get you further, so I figured I'll mix the words together and paint this picture for you. Those. What they talking knows is fairy tales. I swear y'all tell them very well. Okay, if you said so, but there's no way we will ever know, cause those wolf tickets you selling knows is fairy tales. Anyone can get it, anyone can get it. Everybody tryna be everything they isn't. Yo, anyone can get it, anyone can get it. Everybody tryna be everything they isn't. I swear y'all telling fairy tales.
Ever have famous actresses trying to have your baby? Yeah. Have Pimp C in person in the studio tell you your bars is crazy. I have Tech 9 excited off your rhyme that just blew his mind. I've been on a song with Crooked Eye that got plaques for being streamed over 10 million times. My real life, nigga. I was writing this when DMX passed. I got a DM from my ex fresh out of a meth lab. It's depressing that she a sad fairy tale forest path, and I was just passing through the acid truth. I wouldn't take her ass back under my glass roof if God asked me to. Nah, you can live never walk in my shoes, you crumble in my footsteps. Near death, wonder what to do next. Ruin from the ground up for the sound of kids laughing cause you're paying for your groceries and food stamps. But I took that one chance, given unlimited evident rhetoric for the better of all written elements. Any lyrical curves now, lines, verbs, and slurs. Chino been 30 years ahead of it. If any nigga thought he was iller than a spitter that turned every illegitimate villain into burning sinners after 12 like pretty sin and Cinderella, revealing that fairy tales is all true, just smoking mirrors. Switch. I feel embarrassed, my weird aesthetics are sheer hysterics, the peer pressures of severe measures, scare tactics of fear, factors, tears passing through the three-tiered castle, wearing blood smear, college graduation tassels. When I share quotable like Chernobyl, they know to put a lecture chair made of opal and a vocal booth, the burden of flow and bulletproof. I'm the Odin of Oracle God particle that's wrapped inside of Satan's wool. Crazy. Pens and pencils communicate with each other like a boss convention, discussing how disgustingly stolen my work is. I need to hire loss prevention. Too easy.
What they talking knows is fairy tales. I swear y'all tell them very well. Okay if you said so, but there's no way we will ever know, cause those wolf tickets you selling knows is fairy tales. Anyone can get it, anyone can get it. Everybody tryna be everything they isn't. Yo, anyone can get it, anyone can get it. Everybody tryna be everything they isn't. I swear y'all telling fairy tales. What they talking knows is fairy tales. I swear y'all tell them very well. Okay if you say so, but there's no way we will ever know, cause those wolf tickets you selling knows is fairy tales. Anyone can get it, anyone can get it. Everybody tryna be everything they isn't. Yo, anyone can get it, anyone can get it. Everybody tryna be everything they isn't. I swear y'all telling fairy tales.